Hey friends, this is Life Coach Rich. Got another video for you about our words and speech and trying to evaluate that. It's a very important part of our lives. And I've got another great quote for you. This one is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Um, Man, that's such a great verse. It's such a great quote. If we can remember that, if we can remember that in our lives and evaluate that in our lives, um, as part of evaluating our speech, think of that. It's not just, you've heard the old saying, which is incorrect. We all know it's incorrect. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's a complete lie. Words do have the battering effect, sometimes haunting us for years, of someone's hurtful, unkind words. Um, and so it's just a complete lie that words don't hurt. Words have the power of life and death. Think of that. Think of that contrast to give life to someone, to encourage them, to help them grow, to help them flourish, thrive because of your words, because of your encouragement, because of how you treat them, as opposed to the exact opposite of that. It would give death and decay and hurt and criticism and all of that on the opposite side of the words give life. Words give death. They're just in that path of death. And that's sort of what the rest of that verse talks about, is that those who love it or live by the tongue, love the tongue, will live by it. So really it's similar to that sort of you reap what you sow, is a different verse in the Bible. If you're constantly sowing those words of death, then you're going to see death around you. You're going to see your relationships start to disintegrate, fall apart, decay. If you're giving words of life to people around you, if you're a source of encouragement and flourishing and thriving, if you're giving those words of life, then you're going to see growth. You're going to see change. You're going to see flourishing. You're going to see life happening around you, and you can be a part of that, and you're a pivotal part of that, related to how you treat people. And how you treat people, a large part of how you treat people are the words that you give, the encouraging words or the criticizing words, those contrasting things. So this is just such a great verse. I've always loved this verse for many years. I didn't grow up in a Christian home, and so it wasn't until my senior year of high school I became a follower of Jesus. And so I've remembered that since, for years, going through the Proverbs. Always loved those verses because it really helps me think about the impact of my words. Now, did I do that right all these years? No. There were years that I had a problem with anger, and I would have outbursts of anger and yell and treat people badly. And I've apologized for those kind of things and grown from that, and learn to control my anger more and watch what I say. But that kind of verse, it really makes me try to be more of an encourager and someone that gives life instead of giving decay and death. And so I challenge you that this next couple of weeks, put it on a post-it note, put it on a lock screen on your phone, put it on your computer, put it in the bathroom, put it on an index card, carry it around your pocket. Have this verse as something that can challenge you related to your speech and understanding, before you let those words fly, what is it going to think about? What is it going to produce whenever it gets to where it's going? Whenever it gets to the receiver, what is it going to produce? Life or death? And it's a really stark contrast there that we want to that we want to think about, and that can help us in our relationships around us. We definitely don't want our relationships to decay. We want them to flourish, and our words are a big part of that. So hopefully, as that was helpful. This Life Coach Rich, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.